Hey, what's up? This is Nergal from Behemoth, and you're watching Rock and Metal News. Fuck yeah.
Hey guys, this is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News with a Rock and Metal News CD review of the new Behemoth. The album is The Satanist. It will be out through Metal Blade Records on February the 4th, 2014. A little bit of history first. Nergal, the vocalist and mastermind behind the band, was diagnosed with leukemia in 2010, and the band took an immediate break. Nergal was hospitalized, and Behemoth faced an uncertain future. Nergal underwent a transplant, leaving the hospital after 6 months and started rehabilitation. He said, "I learned from being in the hospital, and there are things in life that you can control and things that you can't control." Having returned to full force, the band moved forward as they started the new album, The Satanist. He said, "I don't race myself and I don't need to prove anything to anyone. Evangelion was a very important record to us, and yes, it was very successful too, but in making The Satanist, it wasn't a point of beating that. The point was to do what was organic and make a natural and honest and sincere album, and that's it." Nergal also stated, "What I love about the title is that it just speaks for itself. There's a lot of symbolism and reflection and impressions in there, and it's using millions of metaphors to express a certain very sinister and very captivating atmosphere, but there are no answers." He stated, "The Satanist is magic, it's dangerous, it's adventurous, and it's organic." Those are the words that Nergal uses to describe the new album. Well, this album is definitely emotional, it's violent, and it's dark. Hey man, what did you expect? It's Behemoth. They delivered again. This album is full of emotion, and you can hear it in Nergal's vocals and lyrics. The first track is Blow Your Trumpets, Gabriel. My first impressions was how great the production and drum sound was on this album, and also the nice layered guitar work. The first track is very plotty, has a very plodding feeling, very heavy, some nice Behemoth blast beats in there, and a nice heavy opening track. The second song is Furor Divinis, very fast, quick track, full of lots of chaos, and that is what you kind of get in the next couple of tracks, is a lot of chaos. The third track is Messe Noir. I would say that this track has a very sinister feel to it. Some nice guitar fills in this track that make it really stand out. The fourth song is Ora Pro. It's called Ora Pro Nobis Lucifer. This one here is got a really heavy drum sound in it. It's really driven by a double kick feel. Again, some nice standout guitar sounds and some very dynamic drumming in it. They use lots of groove changes in this track. Number 5 is Amen. This one here opens with blast beats, and it moves into some really fast drum fills. A shorter song with a lot of feeling and basically utter chaos. They bring it down a bit in this track with the bass really holding the groove. And now the album kind of opens with this heavy kind of plodding song, and then it just really gets faster. The tracks 2 to 5 are really fast, and then it hits track number 6, which is The Satanist, and that one there is a 5 minutes 30 seconds, a little longer track on the album. It's kind of has this epic feel to it. Love how this one opens, really great drum fills in it, and so far the most dynamic song on the album. The next song it's called Ben Sahar, and this one here, another very dynamic song, another longer song, 5 minutes 30 seconds, and this one here really carries on where The Satanist left off. It has great dynamics, excellent drum fills again in it, and just those two songs back to back are really, really impressive together. And the next song is called In the Absence of Light. That one there is back to chaos again, really heavy blast beats. This song has some spoken word over some acoustic guitar, which really adds dynamics. And this track again then ends really heavy. And the last song on the album is O Father, O Satan, O Son, and that there is just over 7 minutes. This song is sort of one of those slow build-ups, it builds up Behemoth fashion and has a kind of a mid-tempo heavy beat, almost very plodding like the first song, but longer, and it's got some spoken word at the end of it, and it's a really great ending song because it kind of wraps up the album as it began. The main point I would say about this album is it's definitely an emotional album, and it's very dark and heavy, and you'll notice that in basically the lyrics and the vocals in this. It's just, you can see there's emotion all over it, and the drum sound and production on this album is great. Behemoth has delivered again. It almost has a story to it behind this album. When you listen to it from front to back, it's got it starts off slower, builds up, and then you just get into chaos for about 4 songs, and then kind of brings you down again. But looks like Behemoth are right back on track, and they put out another great album, so definitely check out Behemoth. It is The Satanist, out February 4th, 2014 through Metal Blade Records. This is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News. Thanks for tuning in.